I would like to state that our colleague, Congresswoman Custodio of General Santos and South Cotabato raised a very valid point with respect to the rule that it should be on a first in, first out basis. But having examined the list of COCs that are already been submitted to the Senate, and now in the possession of this session, I saw that most of them are from overseas, with a sprinkling of some provincial COCs. And since there's still some issues that we need to discuss with respect to the provincial and city COCs, which are few in that initial listing, we can defer these provincial and city COCs and focus on the overseas COCs. So on that note, Mr. Speaker, Mr. President, I go along and second the motion of the Senate Majority Leader, a motion that this presentation started about 4 hours ago after a lengthy debate, and I'm very happy that now we are on the verge of finally opening the ballot boxes, COCs. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. President.
There being no objection, the motion of the Minority Floor Leader for the Senate is approved. We now proceed with the opening of the COCs for generated COCs with the caveat, or rather with the caveat stated by the distinguished Senator, Congressman from Parliament.
Yes. The part of the House, we have no objection to the motion of the Majority Leader of the Senate with the manifestation of the gentleman from Malagami, Congressman Roy Coles, with respect to deferment of those that are electronically counted.
May I make another manifestation? And this is in connection with the COCs from the provinces and from the cities. Mr. Speaker, Mr. President, there have been so much talk. Some in the Committee on Suffrage, some here, and most of them outside. Some questioning and in the opinion of this presentation without basis the validity of the COCs that may be coming. And then also questioning the very apparent trend as far as the presidential election is concerned. I now speak on behalf of our party, our group, Mr. Speaker, Mr. President. In order to address correctly this concern, and in order to make the process very transparent, our group is proposing that we subject the ERs that are connected with every COC to tabulation by the joint session and this joint committee using a committee on tabulators. Some people might think that this is a gargantuan task. I don't think so, because we are talking of only 76,000 ERs, equivalent to the 76,000 PCOS machines. We have done this exercise in the party, and with a small group, we were able to tabulate something like 15 COCs a day, 15 COCs a day, tabulating all the ERs. So if we constitute a much bigger committee of tabulators here in the joint committee, maybe harnessing tabulators coming from the Senate and from the House, we can do it at a much faster rate. We can probably do as many as 30, so that while we are going over the COCs coming from overseas, we can start with the tabulation so that we can do away with all this uncertainty and all this speculation that maybe the COCs are not reflective of the ERs. That is the proposal of this group, Mr. Speaker, Mr. President, that we create a committee of tabulators and and start tabulating already the ERs associated with every COC from the provinces and from the cities, so that when we come to that point, when we are already discussing the authenticity and the due execution of the COCs in question, we already have the tabulated ERs as a basis for determining whether indeed this is an accurate reflection of the
I will refer the suggestion of the gentleman in the meantime, and we proceed with the opening of
Yes,
until we reach a point where we can tackle that.
Yes, Mr. President, Mr. Speaker, I'm not asking that we resolve this at once. We are just making this formal proposal to be acted upon at the proper time by this committee, by this joint committee.
At the
Thank you very much.
Mr. President, I now request the Secretary. Senator Blasson.
I would like to refer to Rule 6 of our rules. Each candidate is authorized 2 councillors and 2 watchers each to be given, to be allowed to sit in designated place. May I know if the Secretariat had already assigned seats for this contingent? Now, second, there is a rule that the counsels or the lawyers of the candidates must have access to microphones. May I know if, for all the proceedings, may I know if there are already provided microphones for the lawyers or counsels of the candidates?
Mr. President, now, may I allow the chairman for the Senate who is to make this statement. This joint committee shall now proceed with the canvassing of the COCs. The chair directs the attorneys of the candidates to enter their appearances. Only one registered attorney for every candidate to speak before the joint committee for not more than 3 minutes, which may be extended for another 3 minutes if warranted. And the Secretary will now please state into the record the names of the lawyers of the candidates before I direct the bringing of the first COC to be opened in this hall.
Parliamentary inquiry, Mr. President. Parliamentary inquiry. Just one question.
The gentleman